Go to the administration, code deployment, code deployment. In the code deployment, you can choose whichever version you are using. I'm using August 23rd v2. Click on activate. Same sandbox allocated to multiple users. Same sandbox allocated to multiple users. That is why they might be selected their code version. So every time try checking which is the code version using. Code version. Same code version should be specified inside a dw.json. Inside a dw.json. Let us create a new controller. Everybody, go to the App Store controller cartridge controllers. We experimented several tasks in the controller 1. Let me create controller 2, new file, controller2.js. The new file controller.js, controller2.js. Let us copy some default code from the previous controllers. Whatever code already you developed, from that code you can just copy. Please try developing this much. Please observe here, task 1, targeting to test1 function. Inside a test1 function, targeting to main, which should be developed in the include. Now go to the default folder to develop a template. Create one folder called include. Create one folder called include. Inside a template default, please observe this is the location where you have to develop include. In the storefront core cartridge template. In the storefront core cartridge template, then default. Right click on default, go to the new folder. Choose a folder name as a include. Inside a default folder name as a include. Folder name as a include, copy. Try developing main.isml inside a include. Right click on include, new file. The file name should be main.isml. Now try developing page 1, page 2, page 3 inside a include folder itself. Inside a include folder, page1.isml, I'm from page 1. Similarly, try developing. Right click on include, right click on include, new file, page2.isml. Similarly, right click on include, go to the new file, page3.sml. Main.isml including page 1, page 2, page 3. This main.isml referring from controller. Controller 2 you can open. You can see controller 2. Inside a controller 2, for a task 1, assigning test 1, for the test 1, forwarding to main. We are not supplying any JavaScript object. Here, our main aim is testing includes. Testing includes. This option. Let's give a call to task 1. Click on storefront. First select a site as a site genesis. Afterwards, click on storefront. Go to the default. After default, you need to specify controller2 hyphen task1, controller2 hyphen task1. Press enter. We can see output from pages also. From the main page, we are including page 1, page 2, page 3. This type of include is called as a local include, including any template, including any template straight away. Come on, page 1, page 2, page 3, other templates, page 1, page 2, page 3, other templates. Those other templates are using straight away in the main.isml. You can call this as a local include. Please observe local include. You can use comment through is comment. If you want to provide any comment inside a ISML file, you can use is comment. Why it is called as a local include? Why it is called as a local include? We are including one file in another file straight away. Come on. Locally we are including. Locally we are including. Guys, everybody. Page 1 including in the main. Page 2 we are including in the main. Page 3 we are including in the main. Local include. Locally files are including by using is include with a template. If you use a template, it comes under local include. If there is a template include, it is a local include. One page is including in another page. One page is including in another page. Local include. One page is including in another page. Local include. In case of local include, we will be using template. We are including other templates straight away. We are including other templates straight away. This type of include is called as a local include. Let us see another type of include. Another type of include. Please observe. Copy the same. Everybody. I'll develop a test tool. This time I'm choosing like a home. Test tool. Task 2. Please try developing test 2 with a URL as a task 2. With a URL as a task 2. So initially let me develop a home. Everybody go to the include. Go to the include. Try developing a home. Right click on include. Everybody already you have an include. So where is include? Inside a default of the template. Inside a default, inside a template, there is an include. Right click on include, go to the new file. The file name is home.isml. First check it out this, guys. Straight away, controller controller 2 task 2. So here I want to include some dynamic. You can call like a remote include. Remote includes are nothing but task includes. Server includes. The task include or something including in the server. Something getting from the server. Please observe. Go to the controller to everybody. Go to the controller to. Let us develop some kind of tasks, guys. I'll go for two tasks. Let me give a name as 2 1, 2 2. Even task name also 2 1, 2 2. Task name 2 1, 2 2. Let me go for task 2 1. You can include any of the page. Let me go for first, go for second. I'm adding two more tasks here, guys. Please observe. From a browser, we are giving a call to task 2. It is assigned to test 2. Test 2 assigned to home. Inside a home, remotely I will include test 2 1, test 2 2. Test 2 1 can be called from here. Test 2 2 can be called through this. Now, I need to include 2 1 and 2 2 inside a home. Please observe everybody. I repeat once again. Inside a home template, give a call to task 2 1, give a call to task 2 2. Task 2 1 required first.isml. Task 2 2 required second.isml. Try developing first and second. Come on, guys. First and second, both we had to develop. Go to the include folder. Go to the include folder. Right click on include. New file. First.isml. Similarly, try developing second. Right click on include. Go to the new file. Second.isml. I'm in the second page. Now, inside home.isml, we need to include two tasks remotely, not straight away template. You have to go for task include. Is include everybody. It should be URL include. It is not a template include. It's a URL include. Open home.isml. Try including task to one. Come on, guys. You cannot specify task to one straight away. There is a syntax that I'll show you. Slowly, ma'am. Slow. Is include URL to two. You cannot specify straight away. There is a special syntax that we will see later. Now try understanding. Earlier we were using template. That was a local include. Now we are using URL. It is a remote include. So you need to specify the task name. You are not specifying other template like in the previous we were specifying a template. Now what we are specifying URL task to one. So we cannot specify straight away here. There is a special syntax. Let me provide. Please observe URL utils. Here URL and U. First four characters in the uppercase. URL utils dot URL. Generally, we will be calling task to one with a controller file name controller to hyphen task to one controller to hyphen task to two. This is called as a remote include. In case of remote include, template giving a call to one of the task through URL. Is include through URL. What is the URL? Task to one. You are not including straight away another template here. We are not including straight away another template here. We are getting another template through a controller. This is very important. Let us consider one scenario. If template required something from the backend, then don't include the template straight away. Give a call to controller. Controller will be ensuring whatever is required for the template. It is very advisable calling from one template to another template through controller. Giving from one template to another template straight away, that is local include, is not very advisable. Always remote include only very advisable. But it's purely based on requirement also. In the majority places, we will be going for remote. So if it is a remote include, lot of things we can achieve. So inside a template, through is include by specifying URL, you are giving a call to one task, the task internally performing something, then forwarding to another template. This is the template name is a first page. For this, you will be getting a template name as a second. But the first, it is not including straight away. It is getting forwarded to a controller. You need to specify the URL of the controller inside a is include. Even here also, we are specifying is include controller. Please observe. Now, everything is done. Please go to the refresh. You can see I'm from the first, I'm from the second. These two outputs are from the templates, but those templates are forwarded by controllers. Yes or no? Those templates are forwarded by controllers. This type of include is called as a remote include. Remote include. I'll quickly walk through what is remote include. Come on, guys. So we are giving a call to home through task 2. We are giving a call to home through task 2. Task 2 assigned to test 2. Test 2 forwarding to home. Test 2 forwarding to home. Now go to the home.isml. Come on. In the home.isml, we are giving a call to task 21, task 22, task 21 and task 22. Let us see inside a controller what are the task 21 and 22. This is the 21, this is the 22. This 21 assigned to test 21, this test 21 forwarding to first.isml. Similarly, task 22, test 22, in the test 22, it is forwarding to second.isml. We developed first.isml, second.isml. These two are reflecting into home.isml, but home.isml straight away not calling to first.isml. Home.isml straight away not calling to second.isml. Always advisable template calling to controller rather than template calling to another template, but it is purely based on your requirement. Sometimes calling template from another template may be more convenient. At the time you can use is include with a template. So if you wanted a remote include, then you can go for is include with URL. Is include with URL.